Next up, Tony Frieldi, who was busy earlier in the pits.
So minor adjustments here, and explain those a little bit.
Well, on the fuel system, we got too much fuel going to the motor on top end, so we're going to lean the motor out a little bit.
Condition of the track?
It's decent. There's a couple little ruts here and there, but it still should be able to take some power coming off the line.
Let's see if the engine changes and the fuel adjustments help. Let's boogie. Off the line, he's looking great. Steering his way, and no problem to stop in the 80 feet allotted. Tony Frieldi out of Canton, Michigan, and let's boogie. A near perfect run until he gets to the end. And he swings it around and stops in plenty of time. The time for Let's Boogie, 2.002 seconds. He takes over the lead. Here's Matt Ward.
I went up the start line. There was one set of ruts right there to start line. One side was real deep, one side wasn't. So I took the left-hand side over to get out those ruts. I think at the start line, I smoked the tires a little bit, and I let off about 5 feet at the finish line. So I got stopped in time.
Matt explains his first-round strategy to Steve McDonald. On the starting line, the Warriors through the mud. Does he shut down? Yes. Yes. With no problem at all. The 19-year-old, you can see again, he's lined up beside those ruts. And that is not a problem at all as he comes through. A great run for the Mystic Warrior. The time, 1.967 seconds. And they just keep getting faster. Here's Paul Schaefer with Mud Patrol. And Matt Ward sits there and says, I'm holding the lead. Can I hold on to it? Paul Schaefer is a longtime veteran, and the 19-year-old has got to be wondering what's going to happen here. A great run for Schaefer. He comes right up to the line. Through the mud. He gets stuck in those ruts, bounces around a little bit, turns on the power, then hits the brakes hard, and comes within inches of the disqualification line. This is a great run.
We changed air pressure, shocks, and for the rough tracks. The car's got so much motor from Vance in his engine. They build a race motor, and they got so much horsepower. We've been killing the motors and, you know, cutting the horsepower down.
Strategy going into this one?
I had to find a good spot to line up. I didn't know where to line up. It was like 5 different passes out there, and I just picked the right one.
Welcome back, everybody, to USHRA's Monster Truck Challenge. I'm Ken Brew. Okay, only 2 trucks left. We're down to the championship round. And the finals couldn't give us 2 better trucks. This for all the bragging rights. John Kwasniewski in the Buffalo Tremor and Ray Porkowski driving Invader. So get ready for the final round. Here to bring it to you is the voice of Monster Truck Challenge, Joe Lowe.
As the trucks come around to stay for our championship, they are the Invader, Ray Porkowski out of Florissant, Missouri, the hot-running Ford on the U.S. Hot Rod Association Monster Truck Challenge Tour. And he's going up against the Chevy, a new Chevy, John Kwasniewski's Buffalo Tremor out of Lackawanna, New York, a truck that John built to try to keep up with the competition.
Yeah, it's been pretty tough competition. Look, we built this brand new truck just for this, and we expect to get in the finals quite a few times with it.
Well, now that you're in the final round, what is it going to take to win?
Well, we're going to go all out, hammer it. That's what it takes. Whatever it takes to win, and we're going to do it.
Well, good luck to you out here.
Thank you very much.
Johnny K and the Buffalo Tremor. Now, earlier this year, these 2 trucks faced one another on a turning course at Tampa Stadium. Let's take a look at that run. The Buffalo Tremor a slight lead with the Invader coming from behind. Look at this turn. Ray Porkowski using the rear steer to his advantage. Johnny K having some trouble, and the Invader opens up the lead. The Invader won that one handily in Tampa, but this is another ballpark. This is straight line racing. Here we go in Anaheim. The Tremor with the lead, and look, again, the Invader comes from behind. Could he catch up in time? Did he catch up in time? We'll have to take another look at that one before we can determine a winner. Was it the Tremor or the Invader? The Invader off the line looked very, very good. He picks up right here and starts to turn it on, and to come from behind. He does come from behind. Your winner, Ray Perkowski and the Invader.
Well, I tell you, I don't know how close it was. All I do is, I try not to look at the other guy, but I knew he was right next to me all the time.
Well, they had to take it to the replay booth and kind of figure out who won it. It was a photo finish, but an incredible race.
Thank you. This is a great way to start the season off.
And a win for the Invader. Johnny K was running strong. Some handling problems right here. The only flaw in that run, that half second or so to correct that, is what cost him the race. So the Invader wins here in Anaheim on the United States Hot Rod Association's Monster Truck Challenge.
Back with some final thoughts in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. We'd love to hear from you. You're out there watching. We want to know what's on your mind. Any questions about monster truck racing or the program that we do? Write to us at Monster Truck Challenge, 477 East Butterfield. That's suite number 400, Lombard, Illinois, and our zip code is 60148. You might even hear your letter answered right here on Monster Truck Challenge. Oh, let's look back for a second here. Some highlights with our pal Joe Lowe.
Can it's been Invader all the way today. First disqualification run. Ray Perkowski in the far lane. A little bit of a bobble there to the first set of cars, but a great qualifying run. Then he had to face Joey Hickman and Tough Enough. Tough Enough falters on the line. He spins a drive shaft, loses the rear steer, and he's going nowhere as Ray Perkowski and the Invader go to our championship round, where he faced the Buffalo Tremor. Off the line, they're evenly matched. In fact, Tremor has a little bit of a lead, bobbles over the cars, and in a photo finish, Ray Perkowski and the Invader gets the championship. It's been Invader all the way today, and you can expect to see more of this great truck on future U.S. Hot Rod Association Monster Truck Challenge shows. Once again, your winner in Anaheim, the Invader.
Thanks, Joe. Great work as always.